Under a clear sky, it will become frosty tonight for some of you, especially in outlying areas and low places. Now, if you live in a town or in the city or something like that, maybe not such a frosty condition, but we're getting closer and closer to having that night where it gets down to 32 degrees or so. We're not going to be very far off of that for the overnight tonight, but a clear sky here for us, so a beautiful sky. In fact, the stars are out, but back out here to the west, we see this swath of rain, and so this is moving in our direction. I talked about it last night and said it would be moving in our direction, and it continues to do so. Under a clear sky now, the temperature has dropped to 40 degrees. It's 45 in Linton. Vincennes has 44, 38 already in Paris, and Mattoon 44, Effingham 41 degrees, and Flora 42. One of the things that also helps add to that chill that we have tonight is the fact that there is no wind. Now, the fact that there's no wind will help the development of frost. So sometimes when there's a breeze, you have less likelihood of frost developing because it kind of stirs up the air and prevents frost from forming. But there's hardly a breeze. Terre Haute, a 3-mile-per-hour breeze from the northwest, Vincennes 5, but no wind in Bloomington or Paris or Robinson or Olney or Flora. So it's a very calm night, a very peaceful night, very typical of high pressure. But we do have this little area of rain, and this is where the wind shifts direction, in fact. And so what happens is right now we just have a very light, little or no breeze. Eventually we'll get into a little more southerly breeze, and as we get into the day tomorrow, we'll start off the day with a clear sky. But here's noon tomorrow. See, we start to see a few more clouds coming in, and by tomorrow afternoon, a few of these clouds start to gather, and then by tomorrow evening, this is what happens. Here's 6 o'clock tomorrow night. See this little area of rain here? Right now, Futurecast kind of dissipates this area of rain, but I'm going to keep it in the forecast, even if it's just a few little light sprinkles. Certainly, I'm not expecting any big storms or a big downpour of rain or anything like that, but it's possible that tomorrow evening you could encounter maybe just a little bit of light rain. So we'll continue to monitor that. So clear and cold tonight, certainly areas of frost, at least 35 for the overnight low. And the way the temperature is going, it might even get a little colder than that. And then for tomorrow, sunny, but then more clouds as the day goes on. A high tomorrow of 60. And then for tomorrow night, we'll look for just a slight chance of light rain. That'll be through the early evening hours, not even an all-night rain, but a little bit of rain may go through. 47 for the overnight low. And then things shape up on Friday. We get up to 67 degrees. The sun comes back out. Saturday looks pretty good, 71. Sunday, 66. Monday, 72. So we're not finished with 70-degree temps just yet. And even as we get into the latter part of October, this weather is holding up pretty nicely. Now, the next chance of rain will be about Tuesday of next week, and I'll keep an eye on that for you. But in the meantime, with the exception of a little bit of rain tomorrow, things are looking pretty good.